If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting Is your love
I want more.
every day?
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with.
Whoa. Hey now. See, all the yelling is immediately coughing, dying. Update on Dark DC, which is what you see here. The lighting is coming Monday. So I will at least be brighter. You can see as I add things in back here, the white balance is fixing itself. Oh, fudge.
I mean, it's probably because I don't have my microphone. Because my microphone is far away because I got the poopy arm still. That's by the way, that is actually an actual production term, poopy arm. It is where the arm for your boom is doesn't work with your microphone. Okay, so this will be the last day that you see Dark Me. Lighting comes in on Monday, which will be installed on either Tuesday or Wednesday morning. So that at least I will look pretty good. As you can see, the more stuff that I add here, the more the white balance fixes itself, and it looks better. So once I have some poo on the walls, it'll be better. Boy, did I have a busy day today. I could really use a drink. All right, let me get back to the order. What's up, Kate? I love you, Hellbolt. Hey, Don, how are you doing? What up, Chef? Yeah, Oregon and Indiana not going the way I was hoping for my dear friend Dangle. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. What would I do without you? Die. Scuba. Hello, lady. Oh, there we go. I saw you at Underground Plumbing. No outhouse for you. Pulled a 1 out of 1 Cardsmiths. Nice. That's a good day. Oh, I am tired. I had to go to Santa Barbara today. because I didn't have all of this stuff to finish shipping. I didn't have the ability to make the labels for the projects that are done. 2 of those projects are done. Carlito's Way with Art is up. If you want your own original Carlos art, now is the time. We've already sold a few of them, just so you know. Kate, so let me tell you about my day today, Kate. I had a meeting from 9:55 till 11 o'clock. From 11 to noon, I scrubbed various parts of my body and ran a razor across my head numerous times, probably close to 100 times across my head. Then from Oxnard, I had to drive to Santa Barbara, load my car with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes, drive from Santa Barbara to Thousand Oaks, unload said boxes, unpack most of said boxes to get the gear so that I could cut the labels for this project right here. And then I had to actually build the project because it was not in an envelope, and I had to get the envelopes. And I had to get the everything ready for Signed Sealed, which is also available. Now, I don't know if you know this, but to drive from Oxnard to Santa Barbara is 40 minutes, which means it is 40 minutes back. So that is 80 minutes just round trip Oxnard to Santa Barbara. Then from Oxnard to Thousand Oaks, because Oxnard is literally on the way, it is 20 minutes. So I did 100 minutes of driving just to make sure Carlos could launch today as I promised. And the bonus was I also got to launch Signed Sealed. So, yes, I did not have time to do anything. As a matter of fact, I did not even have time to pour myself a scotch. I did not have time to, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I have to go to the bathroom, but I haven't had time. Luckily, it's the one I can hold. Yeah, I've been busy today. Yesterday was my last day of antibiotics, so I am not on antibiotics anymore. So you know what that means. You know what that means. Put on Stairway and make a run. No, actually, I said it wrong. I have to pee. I may take a pee break depending on how, if you guys sell out Carlos, I will have to take a pee break just for the sheer time that it'll take to do it. If we don't sell him out, I might be able to get by. I unfortunately was not able to do the Alex Ross today. I couldn't get to it. It is just, I didn't have the time. I literally, if you noticed, I started this. Use a bottle under the desk. No one will know. Yeah, it will. Oh, man, you're baiting me, Kate, and I'm not going to take it. I'm gonna do a little one, because pneumonia. So just a baby one. Carlos, take your time, buddy. It's your day, man. Don't worry. I'm not going to do anything without you. We have plenty of other things to do. I know you're saving for the house. We all know you're saving for the house. What up, Prue? Yeah, Oregon is getting taken out to the woodshed, and it isn't pretty. It is no peachy bueno for our dear friend Dangle. This is also why I don't bet Bourbon. If Bourbon says Indiana's going to win, Indiana's going to win. All right. Yeah, pneumonia is awesome. I love it. This is my favorite. I can't wait to get more of it. All right. Scuba. So let me get this. There we go. Scoobs, I need a number 1 through 10. Don, top or bottom? Don's like, it's top. All right, Scoobs, what from the top are we doing? 9. Well, that's easy. I just got to leave the bottom 2. That's a nice cut of the deck. There's number 3. See, Bourbon, there you go. That's why I don't bet you, man. If you say you're going to win, I know better. I'm too poor. Mrs. the Breaker was like, how much was that 1 pack of cards? And I was like, I told you. And she's like, I didn't realize it was only 1 pack of cards. I mean, she's right. It is expensive, but a bet's a bet. Oh, I should probably turn this on. Hold on. Yeah. Mrs. Breaker's like, yeah, then again, I have red bottoms, so I guess we each have our own hobby. The difference is, I actually use my cards. You never wear the... I bought her a pair of Jimmy shoes. She rarely wears the Jimmy shoes. She owns a pair of Louboutins. I have only once ever seen her in her Louboutins. Go ahead and ask us if we paid full price for either. No, we didn't. All right. This is the Breakers in the chat every day. Well, Bourbon, she's heard some of the things that you've said, and she hears some of the things that everyone else says, and now she's here to police and govern my my chat, because apparently I've been getting too mean and nasty, and she says you can't get nasty without me. So now she's joining in to be nasty with us. Don't you dare. If you mute her, boy, there will be scorched earth where the foundation of your home used to be. You'll never have to worry about moving in. You'll be filing a claim before it's finished. Oh, just wait. Listen, I give me a moment. I do need to turn the AC on a little bit. It's not quite cool in here at the moment. All right, folks. No, no. No, listen, Don, we are all friends here. If I gotta go pee, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna go pee. And then I'll say, talk amongst yourselves. And then I'll hit the intro video and make you listen to the intro again. But what I do need to do, I do need to finish the randoming. Seven times, as always. There we go. 3 is in the middle. 3 is in the middle. It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle. Oh. Boy, you know, I sing that and I don't know what the symbology, the symbolism of that song is. I hope it's not like an Epstein Island anthem. I really hope that's an Innocent Song by Jimmy Eat World. Or else I thoroughly regret singing it. Sumo starts, yeah, the opening ceremony is tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Bourbon's like the best part of this community is we would never meet in real life and we stay with each other. It's true, although I have met numerous of you in real life. And that makes me happy. And I'm going to meet more of you too. Scuba will not be able to join us in Japan because he's building a house. But by all means, Scuba, if you want to go to Japan, if your passport is hot and ready, like a Little Caesar's pizza, it could happen, man. Whoa, pump the brakes. We're hoping in September of 2026. DC the Breaker's got to sell some stuff so that he can afford to go in 2026. Let me get these in order right quick. Just so that we save time in the long run. Nine, 2, 3, 5, 10, 4. Ocho is at the bottom. 2 of these are already spoken for. Could be more, I haven't checked. That was just the last update I got. I want a dribble off with Mrs. the Breaker. Bourbon, she'll smoke you. She was a collegiate level soccer player with millions of dollars in scholarships, friend. She was a midfielder. Dribbling is the way. He's like, my family's from Brazil, bro. I had no choice. It was either soccer or slang drugs in the barrio. I don't know. They call them barrios where you are? I don't know. I don't remember. I can't run. Neither can I. There's a lot I can't do. It's like I can't run, but I can ball out. All right. Let me have a better place for this. I guess there's good. Oh. After we open up the first two of these, we will random the signed sealed if somebody is ready for the comic books. Wow, that's way off. It's gonna need to be right about there. Or about there. Don't need to be right about there. All right, so before we jump into Chef's boxes, this is the giveaway, Conquest. And this is going to work a little bit. Hey, Paul Moistland. What up, Mr. Moist? So, it's going to run a little bit differently. So, there are 10 total pieces of art, 4x6s. Drink the tea? Okay. I will drink the tea, Paul. Salute. Hi, Carly. The cat isn't working. The cat's turned on. Wait, the cat one was really easy to re-sign in, wasn't it? That was just like settings, something. It's on. It's just, oh, connect. Ode. Yeah, give me a second. I got this. I got this, homie. I got this. This one I know I can do. This one I know I can do. Oh yeah. All right, now do something. Let's see if I did it, cuz I have about as much faith in myself as, well, I don't have a good analogy there. So, I have about as much faith in myself as I do with analogies for faith. Carlos, dude, you can't buy your own stuff, man. You made it. No, I'm just kidding. Carlos is ready for comic books when this is over. So we're going to jump into comics too. Now, listen. I do need to preface everything today. By the way, I am smoother than a baby's bottom. Brand new fresh blade. Oh, mama. Mrs. the Breaker was even like, dang, homie. And I was like, yeah. It's all good, Chef. Hellboat's like, I'm going to clip that. It needs to be clipped. It needs to be clipped. It is. It's like, it's nice. Fresh razor. Average crowded chipmunk doo-doo-doo. Oh, these clips. So, let me get back to it. Here, so, Carlos is going to be, there are 10 envelopes. 5 of them have hits in them. Big ol' stanky hits of love. The other 5 do not. So, here's how this is going to happen. Anybody who gets a hit in theirs is out of the running for Conquest. Now, we have buy, sell, and trade, and so you can trade for Conquest if you really, really want it. Conquest is reserved as a giveaway for anybody who does not get the hit in their envelope. Everybody is getting a 4x6. 5 of you are getting, I think it's like an 8x10 or 8x12, or 11, 8.5 by 11 sized piece. And then you have a 1 in 5 chance, if you did not get one, to get the Conquest. So 6 happy winners, and trust me when I say The pairings, I did have to tell Carlos, like, Carlos, I'm going to switch your pairings out a little bit. Some of these 4x6s stand alone way better than others. That is simply not a knock on anything. It's just, hey, this is going to present better by itself than with something else. And you will see the way I paired it actually makes a little bit of sense too. It's not like I went all willy-nilly. I just said, hey, I got an idea. Now, the comic books, which we are going to number and random, you will notice, I love you too, Scoops. You will notice in the write-up on the site, there are no autographs listed on there as to who signed. That's because I don't know. These were sealed when I got them. So Trevor made them. Trevor, as you know, is the resident comic book guy. He said they are, there's some pretty nasty books in here. I trust that he knows what he's doing, so we're going to find out shortly. Shortly. All right, Chef, let's do this. Carlos, that little tickle you have in your belly, that's excitement, man. And you should be excited because wowzer, did you do a great job. DCD Collects proudly presents Carlito's Way with art. Original art by our dear friend Carlos. Chef, number 6 is number 1. Let's see what it does for you. Oh man, a heavy hitter right off the get. How about She-Hulk in arguably one of the most tasteful renditions of She-Hulk I have ever seen? Listen, I don't read She-Hulk, but man, if this is what she looked like in the comic book, I'd respect that. I would respect that. This does not come with a hit, so you are in the running for Conquest. It is. This is low-key one of my favorites, and it's not like, oh, it's a girl, I like boobs. No, this is just awesome and tastefully done. Like, well done, well done, well done. All right, to continue with the trend and to continue with as much transparency as possible, asterisk means you are up for conquest. Asterisk means you are up for conquest. But you didn't just do one. You double dip the chip, and here at DCD Collects, double dipping the chip is okay. It's fine. We're not mad. We're glad. DCD Collects proudly presents Carlito's Way with art. It's original art by our dear friend Carlos. Chef, you got She-Hulk. Who's next? It's the Itchy and Scratchy Show. Now, you know I keep things PG-13 here, but it's Itchy and Scratchy. I will allow a cat in a blender for this one. But wait, there's more. Congratulations! That little gold sticker means you're also getting a hit. Now, what in God's green earth could I have possibly paired with Itchy and Scratchy? I think you already know. You just don't want to admit it. Captain Deadpool. No, just Deadpool. I mean, right? They kind of go together. Even better. You see what I did there? I know you did. You're welcome, Chef. All right, Chef, there you go. One with a hit, one with a chance at a giveaway. Chef, also heads up, as you know, it's been a hectic week with my health and the move. Your stuff has not shipped. I still have your order from last week here. Sorry. If I do not get it boxed up tonight, now that all of my stuff is here, I may come in on the weekend to do a special day of shipping. Thanks, Carlos. You know, I figured that would be a dope pairing. I figured they would work together well. All right, so next I need to handle, because Carlos has an order in. Now I need to work on the shuffling and randoming of this right here. Listen. All of these are not created equal. Some of these are thick. Some of these are super heavy. I just don't know. Yeah, Wednesday. Sorry, that's how my brain is working. It's not. I'm going to assume I know all of the autographs of the signers in here. If not, I can do a quick Google image search. All right, Chef. Pick a number 1 through 10. Four. Carlos, top or bottom? Top. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so that is the new number 1. Let's do metallic pink. Three is a thick boy. Six seems thin. Eight is stiff. Weird. 9 seems thick too. 10 feels like it's empty. All right, I don't know what that means. We're going to find out. Again, I have no knowledge of what's in here. Nada. Oh, I should probably... I knew I forgot something. Let me create a spreadsheet real fast, because that's literally... So, as you know... As you know, I was about 3 minutes late for the stream because I was literally slapping on the final... I didn't even cut the labels all the way. I just cut them in half to get them on. I did not in any way, shape, or form have time to do this today. But I managed to get it done anyway. You're welcome. here. Oh, there's a giveaway. You're probably gonna go bonkers when you see what the giveaway is. Signed, sealed. We have a Strange Academy Finals. That is a Mexican foil Peach Momoko cover. And a Double Trouble signed Peach Momoko Mexican foil. That's the giveaway. That's the giveaway. I'm going to say this again. That's the giveaway. This is what he chose to give away. Give away. Yeah. Wowzer. I know. I know. Right. He cray. Yeah. Again, I don't know what's in these. Again, they are different sized envelopes. I filled out I was the one that created the tab at dcdcollects.com. I did not have the names to put in there, which is why it didn't get done. If this doesn't, I mean, probably won't sell it today. But this will, I will have Trevor put in as many names as he can remember. He did tell me there was some Spawn stuff, some Batman stuff, and some X-Men stuff. Or X-Men characters. I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to find out together. It's going to be fun. Ooh, 3's in there early. Three is three. That is a true statement. Nope. Once one is bought, the rest have to be blind. There it is. That's gonna be the new normal. I guess we can write the names of the people in there. Again, there's nothing to keep track against, so we'll just do it. Oh, that reminds me. That means I need to put... There we go. All right, let me take a moment to get these in order. 10, then I'm going from the bottom up. 10, 4, 6, 1, 9er, 5, 7, tree, 2, and Ocho. I think Ocho was last on the other one. It's first on this one. I was going to stack these next to me for the time being. DCD Collects proudly presents Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. Each envelope contains a signed or multi-signed comic and one variant comic book. Carlos, 8 of 10. Let's see what all that means. Bon chance. Ooh, that's a virgin variant of Hulk. Hulk smash. Who did that? I like that. Can't read his name. Who had the big Hulk gloves when you were little? No, that was those. I didn't know anybody that had them. I didn't see them till later in life. All right, so there's your variant. Oh, that's old school. Man, I remember seeing this book. Incredible Hulk 400. Who is that signature? I don't know who that is. I don't know. That's a great question. 1992? Boy, I don't even think I can take a photo of that because it's black on a semi-black background. Is Trevor's not here, is he? No. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I could always just crack it open. I can't even figure out. Micheline? All right, hold on. Let me sanitize my hands. I'm going to open it up. Wait, is that Micheline? Is that hold on, it might be. Oh, it's a good thing I handle comic books for a living. It's not Peter. Tom DeFalco? No. Mark Farmer? Could be Mark Farmer, the inker. Dershima? That's definitely not Dershima. It's not Peter David. I think it might be Mark Farmer, the inker. Incredible. 100. All right, here we go. Chris Bacallo. Is that Chris Bacallo? Oh, that might be Chris Bacallo, the penciler. Yeah, dude. If I had to fancy a guess, I think it's penciler Chris Bacallo, which is a huge autograph. If I am correct. Let me see what his autograph looks like. It looks like Bacallo without the Chris. Yeah. Wow, here it is. It is Chris Bacallo. Hey, buddy. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. Dang, homie. It is. It's Chris Bacallo. That is awesome. That is awesome. Wow. Okay, Trevor was not messing around. There you go, 99 bucks. Congratulations. Winner. Winner. There's Carlos's box. I'm going to put Bacallo on there. Then that's better than them French fried taters. Mm-hmm. All right, so today your choices are original art or signed comics. So far, both are doing really well. Oh. Let me see if I can I? Am I able to turn this? Yeah, we can go for an adventure. So here's the thing I was really waiting for. Oh, there it is. That is my those are your boxes. Don't bother zooming in trying to read the names. The order that they're in don't make any sense. I do not have everyone labeled. I just have the first, I think, 15 labeled. Yeah, I have the first 15 labeled. I don't have my workstation. I finally got a garbage can too. I brought that. Is my little pencils, and then I have a desk that you can't see under here. So yeah, this is my temporary workstation for organization of shipping. So as you can see, there are some things on there that did not get sent. That's more or less what I was waiting on. That's what the delay was. This office is empty except for Doug's office, like his desk, and my studio. There is literally nothing else in here yet. Oh, that's a lie. We have a storage room with Gorilla cabinets on it. We have a storage room, which I can see from here. It's across the way. That has 2 walls of Gorilla cabinets for storage that we have to move stuff into. So everything I do, I have to do on this desk for now. Doug is buying me another desk and a couple of mobile workstations. And then we should be flawless in the execution of our jobs. It's just the waiting for everything to arrive part that is a pain in the tuchus. Oh, you know what? This is almost empty. I should just finish this. Loud noise alert. And that's it. That's what I got done today. That was my journey. Hey Carlos, look, it's your stuff, dude. That's you, man. Congratulations, man. You did it. That's you. Dangle's championship trophy is here. I have to get Doug to order his nameplate. So that will be as soon as I can get him to do it. God, I love sumo. I'm so excited. I have to buy 2 binders now for my sumo collection. Third place in the fantasy league you were in. Nice! And you don't even know football. That's impressive. You do have your own shelf. You do. These shelves are a little bit smaller than my old ones. But we'll make do. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It'll happen. Listen, hey, it'll happen. You went 11-3. We have bonus games against the median. I think I went like 26-1. I only lost 1 game, except for the divisional round, which I lost, and then I lost 3rd place because I suck. Well, when both of your quarterbacks get injured literally on the same day, it makes for a very tough playoff run. You sent the YouTube video to the family and a few friends along with it. There you go. I'll print out another label. And I will stage it on an empty envelope for you so you can keep it. All I hear is the whambulance. Yeah, it sucked. Like, even the rest of the people in the league, like, leagues can get pretty nasty. And everyone was like, oh man, that sucks, dude. I feel terrible. Like, even in the heat of Dynasty, they were like, yeah, that's rough, bro. Because I was the champion league going into the playoffs. I only lost 1 game all year. And they were like, that's like the baddest beat you can get, both quarterbacks, because it's a 2 QB league, both of them breaking a leg. Hey, here's the thing. Not only were both of them hurt, the backup, the handcuff, also got injured. So technically, all 3 quarterbacks were gone within 3 weeks because I was smart. I got the handcuff, and the handcuff went down. So it's like, yeah, I got nothing. I think I started like 1 quarterback, and he was like 77 years old. And his name was Phil. And I had to buy him for a 3rd round because I literally had no quarterbacks. Whatever. There's always next year. Of course, I have no draft picks now because I traded them all away, so I'm going to have to trade some of my talent to get some of that draft capital back. I'm going to do what I did last year. I'm just going to get a second. I'll trade somebody that's a reasonable second so that I can draft in the 2nd round. I tend to research and draft well. It's the trade part that I suck at. Okay. Do I even want to look, Hellbolt? Do I even want to look? Holy buckets, 42 to 15. That is gnarly. I want to see I want the stats. Show me the stats. What up, Doug? Dante Moore. Oh, that's because they count sacks as rushes. That's right. Fernando Mendoza, 13 for 14 for 151 and 4 tutties. I'm assuming the defense is what's winning the game for him. Three sacks, 1 pick. Yeah. My goodness. Here's the thing. Here's the looking at the game on paper. It is not horrifically one-sided like the score would indicate. This is not a lopsided affair until you get right here. Fumble the turnovers. 3 turnovers versus 0. Now let's take a turnover and let's call it a touchdown. That's 21 points. That is the difference between a 36 to 42 game. That is a 1-score game if you did not have these turnovers. Right there. Because in college, you might as well call a turnover a tutty. So that is a very different game without that line there. Everything else is fairly equal. 60 total yards difference is not a lot. The pick was a pick 6. Yeah, I mean, there you go. That'll do it right there. That'll do it right there. Like, you have to assume and from what I know, and my knowledge of college is limited. My college football knowledge is basically a turnover is a tutty because scoring is insane in college. What up, Saploros? Yeah, everything else, 60 yards, 60 total yards is not a massive difference in a football game. It's not. 100 yards, yeah, that's different. 60 yards, not a crazy difference. These are fairly negligible differences. It's this right here. This stat line is a big one. That's where they lost the game. Fumble was on the 3, so they had first to goal. Yeah, that's it. I mean, college turnovers are touchdowns. That's how you got to look at it. Oregon shot themselves in the foot, it looks like. Doesn't say who fumbled, does it? Was it the running back? Doug, I know I just missed you because the ice in the sink was still there. Hey, Doug. Quick question. Did you approve the comic books? Trevor says you approved this run. I don't know what's inside of it because it was in envelopes when I got it. But the giveaway is the 2 Peach Momoko Panini foil books. One of them being signed, correct? Because that's what I have here. And Incredible Hulk number 400 signed by Chris Bacalo. Yeah, one signed. I have one signed, one unsigned Peach. Go through it on Tuesday. I don't know how you're going to go through it on Tuesday. It's already for sale. We've already sold one. Which Peach? Double Trouble. Boy, hey, listen, in the phone call I had, he said that, oh, it's all good. It's really nice. Doug approved it. So I put it in the system. I just don't know what's inside. This is the giveaway. One signed and one variant. I mean, this is a $50, $60 book by itself. I know that. I was there when they were for sale. I am so hungry. I am so hungry. I have not eaten today. I had a couple of pretzel twists. And some nuts. And that's all. That's all I've eaten. I'm so hungry. I have been gone since 12:30. I have not been home. It's definitely Trevor's fault then. Well, the number 400 Bacalo signed Incredible Hulk is a pretty impressive start. That's the only one we pulled so far. I know he told me there was some Spawn related stuff. Nom yummy. See, Doug, the color is already better now that we have more things in the background. That's what I told them. I was like, Monday. The alerts are broken. The alerts will be up next week. Next week, I'll have time to actually watch the stuff. There's some stuff to pick up at the mail place. I didn't have a chance to go to the mail place today. I did get mail. There was a package for you in Santa Barbara, Doug. I brought it. It's in your office. Feels like a jersey or a jacket or something. I don't know what you bought, man, but it's there. You're welcome. I figured if I'm up there, I might as well grab everything I could. It's a hoodie? Yeah, it felt like something like that. I brought a garbage can too, but only one. So we're going to have to share a garbage can for the time being. Yeah, gonna replace the Astros, except for this one's rubber, so it doesn't bang hard enough. It does not bang like the other ones. What was I? Uh-oh. Oh, what we got? Oh, Bama-lama. That would be an order. That would be an order. Let's check out the order. What up, Crystal One and the babies? Crystal, I need you to tell me the name one more time. I saw it, I know it was pretty, and then I immediately forgot it because, you know, I have cognitive issues in my brain. Amelia. That's what it was. That's right. CJRA. That's how we roll. You get number 9. It is Amelia Jolie Yorba. I love it. It's got a ring to it. Yeah, so far the She-Hulk was pulled, and the Itchy and Scratchy that had the Deadpool on it is pulled. Excuse me. This is the giveaway. Now, the giveaway, if you do not have a hit in your envelope, there's 5 with, 5 without, you have a chance at the giveaway. So the giveaway is a 1 in 5 chance if you do not get a hit automatically. Everybody is getting an original art 4x6. Everybody is guaranteed an original 4x6. What's in the box? Crystal. Listen, I wasn't going to say anything. But I got you. Now listen. This is going to sound weird. Please don't take this the wrong way. Juan, please don't take this the wrong way. So I know that baby showers happen and reveals, the gender reveal parties happen. And I know typically it's like customary to, get gifts for those things. So unfortunately, I have been sick as a dog. But when I was perusing through my Japanese shopping, I saw something and I said, this has to be a Crystal and Juan gift. I have to get them something, a baby shower, but not related to the baby gift. So I don't know if this is cool. But I found this Japanese Shohei Ohtani from Baseball Magazine card. And I thought, man, I know some people. I know somebody that would probably love a Japanese baseball card of Shohei Ohtani. When I saw that this was available, I said, I mean, it's basically one of the base cards, but still, how many of these are floating around in America right now? I can't imagine a lot. This is a 2015 Baseball Magazine Shohei Ohtani for the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. That is my shower gift to you. That will be in your order. I immediately was like, I need that. I need to acquire that. So, already you've won. Already you have won. Oh, now listen. That's how things work. I see things. I was buying my sumo cards, and I was like, well, let's see what else they have on the site. And I was like, oh, and I saw an Ichiro, and I was like, oh, I gotta get that for Dangle because Dangle always buys. He has Jimmy do stuff, and he always gives his extra cards to James. I was like, oh, this would be a real cool, like, reciprocal thing. So Dangle got an Ichiro, and you got an Otani, and nobody else got anything. Because nobody ats me with their favorite Japanese baseball players. Only 2 of you mention your favorite Japanese baseball players. So, if the rest of you would, then maybe you'd find random Japanese baseball cards too. But until then, all right, here we go. Sadahuro O. Doug. Ken Griffey, not Japanese. All right, here we go, Crystal Juan, Baby Rhea, and Amelia. DCD Collects proudly presents Carlito's Way with art. Ken Griffey Jr.'s son. There you go. Number 9. Crystal Juan, Rhea, and Amelia. Sapporos. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Babe Ruth's son. Who wants a Babe Ruth when you can have an Otani? Otani's numbers are better. Hey, that's Crypto. Uh-oh. Don't tell my lord. He might get a little ornery if he finds out you got Crypto. Did that crack? Oh, no, that's oh, couldn't. I was going to say, couldn't have cracked. That's a piece of tape. That's a piece of tape. Don't worry. It's just tape. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Oh! Congratulations! My, oh my! You didn't just get Crypto. You also got Wonder Woman. Again, perfect for the girls. By the way, Carlos, this Wonder Woman is fantastic. The face, everything, you did great. In addition, Carlos has even thrown in a little Justice League candy stick with tattoo inside. Sapporos is like, that is my favorite piece from the run. Well, Sapporos, you got in too late. Somebody beat you to the punch. Carlos's art is all over Rhea's room. Well, now you got some from Amelia's too. There you go. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, because you got a hit in your envelope, you are not in the running for conquest. That is only for non-hits. Prue said the invisible plane in the background? Mwah. I agree, it looks good. I was wondering how he managed to get such a perfect fuselage on there, and it seemed effortless. It's like he wasn't even trying. Let's tattoo out. He needs to let us know when the invisible plane is. Ray keeps calling the gnome Santa Claus. There you go. Maybe Santa Claus is a gnome. Maybe we've had it wrong this whole time. Just like Jesus is not white, maybe Santa's not a tall, fat guy. Maybe Santa's a small gnome. Maybe we're completely off base on that too. Oh, I'm so ticked. I have a plastic roll, like the carpet protector in the other office, and I was like, oh, I got to remember to bring that with me because this is a very short pile carpet, and it really doesn't roll very well. What you would think with a short pile carpet, it would, but it doesn't. And I forgot it. I was trying to rush to make sure I could get Carlos complete. That I forgot that. Oh, I have them. I have those on here. This has been upgraded. Don's like, tall fat guy. Did you need something? What's up, Don? Don's like, somebody called for a tall man. I'm a tall boy. This one has it, but it's it is. It's your typical cheap office carpeting. It's not, it's squishing. Anyway, I forgot my plastic thing. I know Doug and Trevor are going up to Santa Barbara on Tuesday. I am going to try to go up there too so that I can take some more things that I have left behind. And I have to make sure that I remember that because it's going to make my life easier rolling around here. Chef said, it's funny, I was known for Halloween and then played Santa for the library this year. So, see, there you go. You never know. Again, maybe we had it wrong. Okay. What else we got? Oh, let me do the nasty. Let me look at this. All right, still 42 to 15. Yeah, that's probably pretty close to the final score. I think, Oregon will probably score maybe once or twice more. Indiana will probably keep possession just to wind the game down in the fourth quarter. So you might get 42 to, 30, 42, 29, 42, 28 with a missed 2-point conversion. I don't think Indiana needs to score again unless it's like wide open. I'm sure the over for Vegas has been hit, so I don't think they have to worry about shaving points. Okay. That is the farthest I will be looking off screen, by the way. That's it. That's as far as it gets. The rest of the time I'll be right here because my chat is, see my finger, there's chat right there. That's the chat, that's the camera. Chat, camera, chat, camera, chat, camera. It's such a, but listen, For those who were actually in the old studio, if you were to come by and visit me again and look at the new studio, you'd be like, oh my God, that setup is so much nicer, DC. And I'd say, I know. It is. The other studio I inherited. It was kind of sort of set up the best. I mean, it's just, there was already stuff there. This one I got to build ground up, and it is extremely DC friendly. This, and again, so here, I want you to know that it's not always going to, you're not always going to be that close to me. Eventually, it'll be zoomed out to there. But until we fill out up here, the top, fill out this part, maybe get a piece of art for right there, maybe a piece of art for right there, and then something to fill this tiny little gap. Then I will zoom out. But right now, it just looks awful. So we keep it in. What's the measurement on the Calyx 2x4? Man, really? .58 wide. .37 tall. 36.5 technically. Sumo. All right. Looking good. Minimize that. I can do this. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Sumo this weekend. What are the hits that are with Carlos's product? Well, the Deadpool that you hit was one of them. The Wonder Woman that Crystal and crew got is the other one. The Hulk is one. Goku is one. And Kratos is one. So out of the 7 that are left, 3 still have the hits in them. And then if you didn't get a hit, then you are in the running for Conquest. So right now, the remaining, you are, it's 3 out of 7. The Sephoros, it's on a small stand. It's one of the ones that has the stand legs on the bottom. It's not just a calyx. It is a calyx and a stand. It's got legs. I was trying to figure out your odds? Yeah. Listen. I really don't have much, but I would love to get my hands on that if possible. If not, Carlos has sent me another drawing. That if it is awesome in person as it looks on my phone, I'm probably going to have to talk about Carlos, me taking it and turning it into my Mr. Brainwash logo. There is an absurd Thor. It's so absurd it made the cover. Suppose like I've moved more of those than I even want to admit. So many. Actually not as interested in the extras as much as what's in the envelopes. Well, which one are you looking for, chef? Put it out there into the world, man. Is it the turtle? Is it the pink nightmare? Is it the Thor? A 2x5 that you made in the garage? I have a 5x5 here, a 2x2 here, and there's two more 2x2s out there. They just make really easy. For shipping, there's no better thing than a 5x5. Like, that is, my shipping life is easy now. I tend to avoid IKEA like the plague. I go there not to shop for furniture. I go there for Swedish meatballs and for utensils like gadgets, kitchen gadgets. That's what I go for. I go, Chris is like, the food. Yes, I go for the food. Pink Nightmare, Turtle, and Snoopy. Yep. Yeah, all three solid. All three still there. Here's what I'll tell you. I did the pairings. The turtle. Actually, all three of those, chef, I think are hits. I think I matched the turtle with the Hulk. I think I matched Snoopy with Goku. Don't quote me on that. And the Pink Nightmare, I think I matched up with Kratos. So you may inadvertently be going after the hits. I think Thor is by himself. I kind of put Warriors with the Conquest theme. So She-Hulk is in for the Conquest. Thor is in for the Conquest. I tried to pick the Viking is up for Conquest. I really, don't get me wrong. Carlos did an amazing job of making them together. I looked at it a little differently and said, I need to change the way I do this giveaway because I feel there's certain ones that would lend to a better pairing with the giveaway. So I did a little twist on what Carlos wanted. It's Carlito's way with the art. It's DC's way with the pairing. But I believe all of you will be happy with what we came up with. I do. All right, who's next? Anybody? We calling it an early Friday? Hey, Bourbon, are you still here? If everyone was wondering what our internet is here, are you out, Hellbolt? I love you, man. This is what we're now, mind you, I'm streaming right now. This is my speed while streaming. I have a latency of 4 milliseconds. Sapporo's like, oh, yeah. We are not gonna be losing. We would have to lose all internet to lose the feed. We would have to lose all internet to lose the feed. This ain't going anywhere. So if you ever see me blink out, it's because we lost all internet. Upload is slower than download. Chef is like 3 out of 7. It's hard for me to say no. They just pulled Cryptoi? Yeah, we're actively streaming. Plus my phone is connected too. Chef said it, and he did it. Juan wants another one too. It's good stuff. I mean, what can I say? It's good. Carlos killed it. Unfortunately, Carlos he just texted me. He had to leave. He doesn't know this is happening right now. He has no idea that he's now flying off the shelves like hotcakes. All right. Councilman Chef. I probably get rid of this. There we go. No, yes, maybe. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I was going to say, I bet you they're going to wait to see what gets pulled. Monday night. DC going to lock me in the basement again. Only because you want to be in the basement, not because I want to put you there. All right, DCD Collects proudly presents Carlito's Way with art. It's an original art by our dear friend Carlos, and he is killing it. Chef, you got the deuce. You got the deuce. Boom, 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 boom. Ho, 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 ho. You said you wanted a pink nightmare. I want to talk about how well this is lettered. That lettering is phenomenal. I love the lettering. And yeah, buddy, Kratos. Did you notice every hit I put here was the next one hit. Anybody else notice that? Anybody else notice that the anything I put in that slot ended up being the next hit? Councilman Chef, what should I put in that slot next? The line work on this, man. This is like, wowza. This is me without my shirt on, by the way. He asked me for photo reference. That's the one that Juan wanted? Well, hey, maybe a trade could happen. Listen, he was after this. He didn't say he was necessarily after this, but after seeing it up close, I don't know if he wants to get rid of it. Get it? Looks like a pink nightmare. I figured these two would go together. They have the same face on. That's why I put them together. They had the same face. It's not pink, it's light red. There you go. He said it right there. Have you seen that before? Have I seen the movie, the game, or those pieces of art? Super old red versus blue. I was a Halo fanatic. So I was part of a crew called the Midnight Gamers Society. And we were in Ocala, Florida. And we actually had an entire movie theater. Where we literally played on the newest at the time, Dolby 5.1. Yes. I used to watch Red versus Blue all the time. We used to play literally in a movie theater. We would play split screen in a movie theater when I was an actor and I was helping to rebuild the theater. And we used to order Papa John's pizza, drink Code Red Mountain Dew, and play Halo until 3 in the morning in the movie theater. It was amazing. You know what else is amazing? DCD Collects proudly presents Carlito's Way with art, original art by Carlos. The lucky number 3 goes to Chef. Chef knows what he wants. He got one of them. How about this? The other one he wanted. Chef, boy, this is going your way, buddy. This is going your way. And look, the G. Who back there has a G? And this is probably one that Crystal and Juan wanted. You see? Hey, listen, I try to tell everybody, if you want it, go get it. If you want it, go get it. I'm going to put this on the big screen. It needs it. Look at the deets on that one. So good. She's like, we're laughing too. Listen, I don't say this to be, I'm like not trying to be like one of those dumb salespeople like, oh, you need to buy. Like, no, we only make 10 envelopes. You're literally going to miss it if you don't buy. It's better to buy and then try to trade than to miss, because at the worst, you have a 10% chance of getting exactly what you want. That is your absolute worst. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Chef says, hold on. Chef says, I will be happy to trade the hits for a sealed envelope. Oh, hey now. You put that in the Discord. That is a trade and a half. Put that in Discord. Talk about that one amongst yourselves. That's a hot ticket right there. That's a hot ticket. I'm pulling up Discord. Do 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 do. Where is trades? There's trades. All right, we'll minimize that until things happen. Oy vey. Bum 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 bum. I need to clear out my phone. All right. This is cray cray. So he put it in writing. There's the deal. You are going to get the Kratos and, let me get this straight. It's Kratos and Goku for a hit. I'm falling over myself. That's the deal. One sealed envelope of Carlito's Way for these two hits. And Crystal says that's a deal. Crystal, just jump into the Discord. He already wrote up the trade. Accept the trade, and I'll make it happen. Ooh, deal. There it is. Wowza. That's nice. That's very nice. I wrote deal instead of done. I got excited for you. I got excited for you. All right. Who gets the giveaway? Do me a favor and put in the Discord who gets the giveaway, please. Because there is a giveaway here. Chef can keep it. All right, Chef, you get the giveaway. The giveaway chance. If there is one for this last one. All right, Chef, all you need now is a turtle, right? Chef is building that positive karma. He's building that chi here. He's like, I just made a great trade. Now all I need is that turtle and that Hulk, and I can ride into the sunset. Let's go. Let's do this. Councilman Chef. Since the councilman title stays forever, this particular instance, I'm using it. DCD Collects proudly presents Carlito's Way with art, an original piece of art from our dear friend Carlos, via trade for two of the previous hits. Crystal, Juan, and the babies have traded Chef this sealed envelope for those 2 hits. Chef wants this turtle right here. Mr. Leonardo, can we get it? Can we get it? Is it turtle time? Oh, Fusroda. This is not your average piece of art. This is wood. Hey, look at Chef. He's got wood. It is. And listen, I cannot get this to focus right. The way the grain goes into the art, though, really makes, there you go. There you can see it. The texture that it gives. And this also puts you in for the giveaway for Conquest. That puts you in the Conquest giveaway too. It really is amazing. All right, so for those who are playing along at home, for those who are keeping score at home, there are 4 left. The Hulk is the last live hit. The Hulk is paired with the turtle. So we know one of those 4 is the turtle and the Hulk. Another one is Gambit. Another one is Thor. And the last one is the girl from Dragon Ball Z. I can't remember her name. I know probably Crystal and Juan know the name. She's the one with the arms. Chef says there are 4 left. Whoever gets the turtle, I will trade the She-Hulk for that turtle. There you go. There's wheeling and dealing right there. That She-Hulk is fire. Just the turtle. She-Hulk for the turtle, straight up. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I think my Luke Skywalker would look good right there. I don't know if Mrs. the Breaker will let me put that up, though. This spot here really does need to either be a shelf or a Mondo poster. This is where all my echo comes from. It's actually this wall. The monitors here block most of the echo on this wall. This wall needs flare. All right. Oh, those are filthy. Boy, those are disgusting. How can I see out of those? Hellbolt, I thank you, man. You too. I have nothing planned other than to watch football on Sunday and hope the Bills beat the surging Jaguars. I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true. I heard Harbaugh is waiting to see if we win. If we lose, he is under the thought that the Bills would fire McDermott if we lose and hire him. I don't know that that'll happen, considering Brendan Bean is locked in till I think 2028. And he has full roster control, and Harbaugh said he would have to have roster control. So I don't see that as being a fit, but apparently he hasn't accepted a job because he's waiting to see if the Bills win. It just seems pretty far-fetched to me. But crazier things have happened. I mean, Rex Ryan was the coach of the Bills at one point, so stranger things have occurred. All right, folks, it is almost 8 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to call last call. I am going to call last call for comic book, signed comics, and original art. This is your moment, and then we will have to wait for the sellout to be on Wednesday. All right. Gotta play for them all. Gotta coach them all. Gotta coach them all. That's it. Okay. What was I going to do? Oh, that's what I was going to do. Okay. All right. Let's see who we will raid. Oy vey. We have, so none of our artists are currently on. Donkey Sean is pretty much the only one we have. So we're going to do Donkey Sean. None of our other regulars are live. Let me see if I can dump this. Keep that. Okay. All right, checking the gate. The gate is clear. Let's initiate. Well, it didn't really work. Try it again. Let's initiate the raid. I'm gonna get some food. I'm hungry. Oh, absolutely, chef. You too, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so stoked for Carlos. He is nearly sold out. I wish he could have been here for the whole stream. This was an awesome day. We got to see some awesome original art. We got to see a pretty cool signed comic. It's going to be interesting to see what's in the rest of that. But folks, listen, I need you to know that I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other so we can do this again next week. Next week, the lighting will be a lot better. I'm going to try to sneak some stuff from home to hang on the walls if Mrs. the Breaker doesn't notice. So we'll find out if she caught me or not, whether or not there's stuff in the background next week. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. I know there's a lot of places you could be and you choose to be here, and it means a lot to me. Thank you. I love you, and I will see you soon. Good night, everybody.